Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fighter Get Knocked Out. The year is almost over. 2026 is just around the corner, and I'm gonna let y'all know the boxers to keep an eye for. So let's get into it. At number one, we got a heavyweight, Moses Itauma. The 20-year-old is one of the most exciting prospects in boxing and is being lined up for a potential title shot in 2026. In 2025, he has already recorded multiple first-round knockouts. Moses Itauma, and of course, TB Terrence Bud Crawford, a super middleweight. As of late 2025, we all seen what he did, took over the world. Crawford is the pound for pound king of boxing, hands down. Put some respect on his name. He has become a five-weight world champion with a win over Canelo Alvarez, and could make history by going for a fourth undisputed title at middleweight in 2026. Everybody talking about Janibek, but they better put some respect on Erislandy Lara's name. I'm gonna have to make a video about that. Also, even though he suffered a devastating loss to Martin Bakole, Jared Anderson is a heavyweight to still look at and keep an eye on in 2026. Known as Big Baby, he is a talented American heavyweight prospect who has continued to win in 2025, with his only defeat coming from Martin Bakole. It's Riyadh season. Turki Al Sheikhdem set him up. Frank Warren's Queensberry know how to match make. Martin Bakole cleaned him up, uppercut, hooks, had Jared Anderson turning into the modern day male exorcist. It was mad crazy. He was possessed, head just a spinning. He needed an exorcist, and Bakole gave him one. And then also we got my guy, we got S squared, ladies and gentlemen, Shakur Stevenson, a lightweight, a three division, say it like Deontay Wilder, world champion. Steven put on a thrilling display against William Zepeda in 2025 and is seeking big name opponents in 2026. So we got to keep an eye out for him. And also we got to keep an eye out for a fighter who will be fighting November 22nd on the undercard of David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, flyweight and junior bantamweight. At 24 years of age, he is one of the youngest undisputed champions of the four belt era and continues to impress in the lower weight classes. And also on that main event, headlining that card, fighters to look out for 2026, the Mexican Monster. He is at light heavyweight. He will be challenging Anthony Yarde, and he also is a two-weight world champion known for his aggressive style. Benavidez is scheduled to face Anthony Yarde in November 22nd of 2025 and could pursue a fight with Dimitri Bivol in 2026. These is fights, these are bouts, these are fighters to look forward to going in the next year, 2026. So we can't wait for that. Up next is the current heavyweight champion to keep your eyes on, Alexander Usyk, the technician. The undisputed heavyweight champion will continue to keep a top fighter to watch, with potential matchups against Joseph Parker or the third fight with Tyson Fury, a rubber match, so that'll go crazy too. Also took a loss to Dimitri Bivol and lost his light heavyweight undisputed titles. He wants to get back because he said he had injuries going into that second fight with Dimitri Bivol. Yes, so we're talking about Arthur Beterbiev. Keep two eyes out for him in 2026. The former undisputed light heavyweight champion, my apologies, is slated for a comeback in late of 2025 and could pursue a trilogy with Dimitri Bivol or a move to cruiserweight in 2026. Arthur Beterbiev, if he can't get that fight with Dimitri Bivol, and if, you know what, damn all that, They gonna say, you two want to fight Dimitri Bivol for undisputed at light heavyweight. You guys are gonna have to fight each other to get that opportunity. So expect 2026 for them to put David Benavidez versus Arthur Beterbiev. Winner fights Dimitri Bivol. I'll just add my little $5-10 whole dollar in. And then also just did a stunning performance. Clean him up, get him out the game. I don't get paid for overtime. Mr. Jaron Boots Ennis, because these boots will walk all over you. But then he expresses brotherly love. After securing a major title shot in 2025, Ennis could face off against Virgil Ortiz in early 2026. That's if, come this Saturday, November 8th, if Virgil Ortiz can get past Erickson Lubin. So that's going to be a banger. Those were the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fighters. And I'll add one more for 10. Keep an eye out for Fabio Wardley, ladies and gentlemen. He just got a controversial decision win over Joseph Parker this past Saturday. So shout out to Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions. At number 10, keep an eye out for Fabio Wardley. Those were the male boxers to keep an eye on headed into 2026. Now we gotta head to the ladies. Keep an eye on Gabriela Fundora, the flyweight undisputed champion. Fundora is the youngest undisputed champion of the 4-belt era and is considered a face of the future for women's boxing. So keep an eye out in 2026 for Gabriela Fundora. Also, you got to keep an eye out for the GOAT. Put some respect on her name. 2-time Olympic world champion, the greatest to do it. Get in the ring with Clarissa and see it clean your ass up. Already a 4-division and 3-time undisputed champion, Shields continues to hold major titles and is a major draw in the sport. Get her in Detroit and she'll take over the whole arenas, all the arenas. I don't give a damn which one you got. Put her in, she'll fill it up. And then moving across the pond, keep an eye out in 2026 for Caroline Dubois, a lightweight. The undefeated sister of Daniel Dubois is a highly touted lightweight prospect to watch as she continues to climb the professional ranks. Caroline Dubois, sweet Caroline, bum bum bum, Dubois, do it for your country. And that's gonna be Caroline Dubois. Add a little twang to it. I like how she get down. She be putting the beats on them. And then we got Lauren Price. Put a price on it. Lauren gonna be right there to say, I take that. She's a welterweight. The Welsh Olympic gold medalist has quickly unified 3 major titles in her short professional career and looks to continue her success in 2026. Lauren Price. Also, keep an eye out for Alicia Baumgardner. She's looking to control things in 2026 and looking to make the face of MVP Promotions AB. And also you got to keep an eye on, yes, in 2026, the woman who's undisputed. We're talking about Katie Taylor. Clean her up. Anybody step in there with me, I'll show you that I do it for Ireland, because Ireland already did it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, Dracula is talking to Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor, you remember what I told you? Do unto others. And then Katie Taylor say, before others do unto me. That's what we talk about with KT, ladies and gentlemen. And also, who was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got to give you 4 more. Keep an eye out, ladies and gentlemen. Also, what's her name? She fights out of the United Kingdom, Chantel Cameron, ladies and gentlemen. Chantel Cameron. Keep an eye out for her, because she gonna be looking to try to get that rubber match with Katie Taylor so she can try to take some titles for herself. And then also you got to think about a woman in 2026. She probably has her eyes on Clarissa Shields, Shadasia Green, ladies and gentlemen. She just took out and defeated Savannah Marshall, and now she has her eyes set on Clarissa Shields. So keep an eye out for Sadasia Green, ladies and gentlemen. And also, you got to keep an eye out for, I'm gonna go off of boxing real quick, and we're gonna go to the BKFC. Keep an eye out 2026, ladies and gentlemen, for my girl, the undisputed women's BKFC champion, Britain Hart. So y'all better keep an eye on Britain Hart in 2026, ready to defend that BKFC titles. And we all seen what Britain Hart did to what's her name, Randine, ladies and gentlemen, and she tore up Paige Van Zant. Get your ass up out the game. This is my sport. So give a shout out to my girl, y'all girl, to Britain Hart. Keep an eye out for her. And also, we're gonna switch to the UFC, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all got to keep your name, keep your eyes focused in 2026 for a comeback with Amanda Nunes, ladies and gentlemen. 2026, keep an eye out for Amanda Nunes to try to come in, get in where she fit in, to try to take over the sport, try to take the sport back, ladies and gentlemen. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll give you a last quick too, ladies and gentlemen. Also, you got to keep a name out, because you know she's still going to be in the mix, and she's still trying to be trying to get her rematch at. Don't forget Amanda Serrano. We got to see what Amanda's going to try to do. Is she's trying to try to get another fight with Katie Taylor, or just go on and fight somebody else? Keep a lookout for her, ladies and gentlemen. And also, just to leave you one more, just to show you a little something, give you something to get in the car and drive home and be like, you know what, that guy has some good picks. You got to keep an eye out. Put your name up and represent. She won the WBO welterweight title in 2025 and won a rematch against Sandy Ryan. Yes, we're talking about Michaela Mayer. Keep an eye out for her in 2026. And you know what? Just throw Ellie Scottney in there too, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to leave it at that, because the list can just keep going and going. These were the men and women boxers to keep an eye out for headed into 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and have a good one.
Had you been practicing on your art, you know you're wearing the dog.